All right, peace, love, hope, and wealth. We got the daily collective financial reading for Saturday, September 13th. Okay. If you would like to inquire about a reading or any of my services, please do so via the description box below. All right. So here we go. Uh oh. Hold on one second. I just dropped the cards. Give me 1 second. So tell me, how y'all doing today on this fine Saturday? Do y'all got anything planned? Is there anything going on? Y'all just plan on hanging out? Let me know in the comments, all right? So, here we go. Give me 1 second. All right, so the first card we got here is going to be the Tower card, okay? So remember that this is a major arcana card, so no matter if it's slow or gradual, fast or hard, this is going to be a card that's going to have very prominent and dominant energy in the days, weeks, and months moving ahead. Okay, so the Tower card represents Mars, which is fire, and it's the number 16 of the major arcana. When you add 1 plus 6 together, you get the number 7. Okay, so the Tower card carries the fire element ruled by Mars, the planet of action, conflict, and breakthrough. The number 17 reduces to the number 7, and that's the number of spiritual awakening and divine intervention. Okay? Financially, this is sudden change, collapse, or disruption. But the 7 shows us that it's a spiritual connection. The Tower clears away anything that wasn't built to last. Okay, so if you see things moving in and out your life right now, embrace it. Okay, embrace it. All right, so as far as giving hope is concerned, you got to remember what feels lost is actually spirit removing the instability out of our life so that we can rebuild on truth and strength. All right. So the second card we got here is going to be bum bum bum, none other than the Magician card. Okay. So, elementally speaking, right, and this is another major arcana card. So we're starting off with 2 major arcana cards. Okay. So elementally, right, the Magician card is ruled by the air element, and the ruling planet is Mercury. All right, that's the planet of communication, intellect, and strategy. So, the Magician is the number 1 of the major arcana, representing a fresh start, new beginnings, and a new beginning with personal power. Okay, this card represents your personal power. This card is saying, unquote, you're ready. You have all the tools that you need to succeed. Now it's just time to do it. Financially, this is creativity, manifestation, and using resources wisely. All right, making something out of nothing. So with this card, Spirit is reminding us that no matter what the Tower cleared, we're still to hold everything we need to create prosperity. Can you pull your door up? Can you pull the door up for the because of the video? And so the Ace of Wands is here for the third card of the day. Okay. So the Ace of Wands is a minor arcana card, of course, representing the number 1. And of course, we know that the wand represents the fire element. And the fire element is I desire or I want. Okay. So the number 1 here is representing divine beginnings and opportunities, right? It's the match striking, and the new projects, career ideas, or inspired ventures are the wick that we're lighting the fuse to. In money matters, this can be a new income or creative spark that lights the way. Okay, so maybe you could be thinking about a new job, a new career, maybe even a side hustle. But what I'm feeling here is somebody might be going into business for themselves, right? Spirit with these cards is handing us a fresh start where something burned down, and now um, the flame is coming with the Ace of Wands to light the path moving forward. All right. So let's get a card for the best course of action from the Rider Waite deck. Um, okay. So best course of action is going to be the Queen of Wands. Okay. Queen of Wands. Okay. So the Queen of Wands rules water, representing emotional intelligence, compassion, and intuition. As a court card, she teaches m- mastery of her element. Emotional balance is key here. In finances, she says, do not let fear or chaos drive bad choices. Stay calm, nurture your vision, and let intuition lead the way. The queen promises that if we balance the head and heart, we will naturally flow toward the right financial opportunity. All right. So the tower again shows us sudden shifts, but the magician reminds us that where we already, it shows us that we already have the tools. The Ace of Wands reveals that Spirit is speaking a new path of financial inspiration, and the Queen of Cups is our anchor. She's steady. She's saying trust your intuition and let your inner wisdom guide your hand moving forward. Okay, Spirit is really breaking down what cannot last to make room for a fiery new beginning. Okay, we are equipped, we are guided, and we, as long as we stay calm and listen internally, um, will have a breakthrough after whatever the tower is breaking down. Okay, so I forgot to do the affirmation, and so let's go ahead with the daily affirmation activation. All right, let's go ahead and get started with the daily meditation affirmation activation. Okay, so today's affirmation is I transform breakdowns into breakthroughs. I transform breakdowns into breakthroughs. I transform breakdowns to breakthroughs. So with that being said, it's been an honor and a pleasure. Peace, love, health, and wealth. Anything else, put it back on the shelf. Why? Because we not buying it. Not at all. Peace.